into the Danny, January 11th, 2025. And in today's journey, we are traveling to Tampa, Florida, to be specific, Hyde Park, which is in downtown Tampa, Florida, hence the buildings behind me. It's just a really cool, brick paved road, sort of shopping district. And we're going to be going to the 3 best coffee shops, I think, in Florida. And also rated as some of the best in Florida. This area in specific, this road is called the Oxford Exchange. And we're going to start off with our first coffee store that also acts as a bookstore. It's actually pretty big. I know Melissa and my best friend's wife, Jenny, are dying to come here. So I thought, you know what? It's on their bucket list and all this. I said, you know what? I'm going to go first. And I'm going to give you a review. So come along, like, subscribe, and let's roll. Okay, here's a look at the Oxford Exchange. Gotta remember when I'm filming, not to gotta see where I'm looking. So we're going to this white building right here, directly center screen. Here's a closer shot of the Oxford Exchange bookstore. It also has a candle shop, it has a bookstore, it has coffee. So we'll go in, check it out, and give you a review of the coffee and take a look at some of the books. Okay, here we are walking in. Wow, this is nice. Got all the books over here. Very nice. Come over here. Oh, this place is huge. Here's a look at some of the books. We'll go over to the rows now. Rings of Fate, Melissa de la Cruz. Here, this is a candle shop. Right when you walk in, I literally just asked the lady if this is where I order coffee. All right, let's go on in. Come on in here. Very nice. Feel like you're in the 1920s. Okay, here's a look at sort of the main area. That's a tea coffee shop. Oh, excuse me, a tea shop right in front of you, center screen. And it goes here to the outside. You see the windows go real high. There's an outdoor area, and then here is where I just ordered the coffee from. And basically, this is all known as the Oxford Exchange. And yeah, so let's try our coffee. Here you have some famous historical figures: Winston Churchill, Theodore Roosevelt, Kennedy. I mean, super cool. There, go up there a little bit. All right, guys, I'm here at the Oxford Exchange. This is the sort of one of the cool hip areas of Tampa, Florida. But it is a nice area. Coffee right now, I'd probably say this latte. Get one more, 3 sips. Everybody knows the rules. It's actually really good. Not too strong, not too hot, which is nice. Cool design. The foam is nice. Adds to the texture. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. Solid. One more sip. Let's do 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. That's where the bathrooms are. All right, guys, going upstairs. Got some famous historical figures here. Let's get a shot from up here. Here's a shot of the place. Pretty busy today. Has like a 1920s sort of, think of like Great Gatsby sort of vibe. Pretty cool. But it's more than just a bookstore. It's got a tea shop. It's got, like I said, a coffee store. They got some more stuff over there we'll check out. So very cool. You come here for the vibe. You're not coming here for the state of the art sort of or you're not coming here for the coffee or the tea. You're coming here for the vibe, for sure. So the latte that I got was $6. I think it was worth it. A lot of times when you come to these kind of trendy, sort of hipster areas, the product cannot really match the cost. Just like my cookie review. One of the places that I went is in a similar area in Orlando, but the latte was actually pretty good, and the ambiance is cool. You know, I'd come here again. This is pretty cool. Now we're walking into the last and final part of the exchange, and it's like cents. It's got a few books over here. It's like big, giant, like sort of decorative books. This is a decorative store for sure. Plants, fake plants. Decorative cups and vases. They got an area in there. I guess you can go in there and have brunch and have some avocado toast or something. Again, here's some more stuff that they offer at the Oxford Exchange. It's like decorative pieces. That's pretty cool. You got some pretty cool historical pictures here. You have Winston Churchill up top. You got John F. Kennedy right here with the cool. That's a good shot. Nelson in the back. You got Gandhi right down here. One final shot of the bookstore. All kinds of books here. Got your history section here. Got some more books over here. You got your more famous books over here. You got The Alchemist, The Jungle Book, Wicked. These are your more, classics, right? Peter Pan. Come over here. You have your Emily Henry, Ellen Hildebrand. So pretty cool. Kids book. So just left the Oxford Exchange. Very nice in there. Definitely has a cool theme. I will say it's probably geared more towards sort of women, which is fine. Guys that don't like sports or whatever, but I'm sorry I had to say it. But either way, let's go to the next coffee shop. Okay, we're at a new location. Again, just outside of Tampa, downtown Tampa. Obviously, you see the address there, 1703 State Street. It's called The Lab Coffee, but the sign says He Lab Offie. We're gonna go in and we're just gonna try an iced coffee, guys. Again, remember, I gotta watch my caffeine intake. So we're gonna have about half of a small iced coffee, and I'll give you my review. Hi.
What's up, man?
What's up? All right, here we go. Pretty cool. This guy looked like he had too much coffee. That's some of the pastries here, guys. We got everything bagel, jalapeno, cheddar bagel, vegan pecan toffee brownie. Wow, that's interesting. Coffee cake, coffee. They got their own branded coffee. Pretty cool. I just shot of the whole coffee place. Product of Tampa. Here's a shot of the menu, some of the stuff they offer. Drip coffee, pour espresso. All right, here's a look at the iced coffee that I got. Again, I'm not gonna drink all this. Basically, just gonna have a little bit and give you my review. Already had some. Tastes pretty good. You know what's good about this coffee shop? The pastries and the bagels did not look good. I'm gonna be just straightforward with that. They look like they're store-bought. They look small. They look processed and not very good. But what's nice about this right here is that when you drink coffee like I do, and I've been, obviously, we've all been to Starbucks 1,000 times, but I've been to several different coffee shops and so forth, is they're closing in about 45 minutes, right? So typically when you go to a coffee shop, especially late in the day, the iced coffee is watered down. So that's a good way to test your local coffee shop. Go there a little bit later in the afternoon. If the iced coffee doesn't taste watered down, that means they care at least a little bit about what they serve. Now, this is very good. It's not watered down. I think I've had a little bit too much coffee, but either way, let's get to the next coffee shop. All right, we are inside of Foxtail Coffee, and here's a little look at it right here. There you go. Pretty cool. Got a good vibe, you know. I'm gonna go outside and get the sign and explain a little bit more of what Foxtail is and what kind of company they are. It is Foxtail Coffee. Right here on 192, right by good old Disney. Look at some of their pastries. Look pretty standard. Kind of remind me of Starbucks, to be honest with you. They even got the same, you know, they got a cinnamon roll here. I mean, this bagel looks like it's straight out the processor. But yeah, some of the snacks you can pick up here, and they look alright. They don't really blow you away. The drinks, again, it reminds me of Starbucks. It looks like they're kind of going after that model a little bit. This would probably be good. This little cold brew right here that they sell cold. Here's some of their merch. They got their own coffee brands, some shirts and stuff. That's pretty cool. You know, it does have the Starbucks feel, but it is what it is. When you come to Foxtail, they actually partner with Kelly's Ice Cream. Right there. And you come in here and get vanilla ice cream, Kelly's trifecta. Cream peanut butter ice cream loaded with homemade cookie dough. I mean, to be honest, the ice cream again looks kind of basic. You know, it's nothing that, it's not a Scoops or a Sambuguita, that's for sure. All right, we came outside. It's a little bit loud. This is a creme brulee iced latte. You see, you got some caramel down, or I guess that would be creme brulee. I got it with light sugar. I don't like overly sweet sort of desserts or drinks. So let's try it. 3 sips. You guys know the rules. It's a nice evening here on 192, right next to Celebration. By the way, we are back in Orlando, basically very close to where I live, next to Celebration. So it's actually pretty good, to be honest with you. Seven out of 10. I like Foxtail. They're kind of going for the the Starbucks vibe. I know they're a company. Let's get them here and get them in the shot. Oh, can I see them there? There they are. I know they're a pretty big company from what I read online quickly. They have about 85 to 100 locations as of 2024, 2025. They are based out of Central Florida. They have stores, I believe, now in Nevada, Massachusetts, and they're expanding. I'm a fan of their coffee. Their treats don't look too good to me, so they kind of look like very stale. They look like gas station treats. I'm going to be honest. I've seen better treats at gas stations, to be honest with you. But fun vlog. My heart's pounding out of my chest, but so I'm gonna have a little bit more of that drink and that's it, because I don't want to have a heart attack here on the street. But either way, guys, like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.